Hey guys, it's the 5-Star Filmers back with another video, and today I'm playing a different game. It's called 1000 Lies. I don't know what it's about. I literally just searched up things to play. Free, of course. I ain't gonna pay no money to play any games unless they good. I did not do any research on this. I just literally picked this off of Steam and downloaded it. So let's get going. So, new game. I know it's like kind of anime because I looked at the thumbnail. It says, much like the origin of our dreams, three youths forged their friendship at a unique, unclear beginnings. Sorry, I cannot read. The innocence of their childhood souls knew nothing of their ulterior motives that the jaded mind of an adult might have. It's a pity that no decision of virtue, a fabrication which lies beyond the chromatic spectrum of consequences that adults insist on simplifying, only as either black or white. Okay, honestly, I read this, but I don't really know. I think someone's trying to be really deep or something. So they maintain that lies should not be told, lying is wrong. With empty words, they wage their futile battle against human nature, pretending to know of what they speak. It's ironic how rather than erasing lies by teaching us not to fabricate falsehoods, we learn to make them better. True though, like people are like, don't lie, but like, it's like, instead of just making a stupid lie, make a lie that's better than that lie. After all, who honestly seeks the truth? We only open our ears to the confirmation of our biases. True. And that's strange, because in my opinion, there is no one who is more sincere with their words than the greatest liar of them all. Notes fell readily from my memory and onto the piano keys at my fingertips, recreating the trite sounds of Maestro Debussy's esteemed melody. I played for no attentive listeners in no grand auditorium. Only one man fell within earshot of my tune. As weak with his words as his posture, he shifted his eyes about in a mixture of fear and doubt. So is he in like a elderly place? Even if I were to close my eyes, I could draw his feature in the void with nothing more than my memories. Every feature, every pulsing moment, the signs on his face that age had yet to win its long battle against his youth. I can still taste the crisp, bittersweet flavor my mind gave to the air on the day I found him, staring so intently at the starry sky as if he wanted to leave the rest of the world behind him. So this dude is playing the piano and another guy can see him, and I guess he's like old but not at the same time, or is he young? Tell me in the comments below. The infamous night, quietly overseen by Maestro Debussy, would change everything forever. Something is changing. Come on, wanna go see how haunted that mansion really is? The boy could hardly contain his excitement as he spoke. Okay guys, if you ever hear that anything is haunted, you do not go and see it. It's a reason why it's haunted, because they don't want nobody in there. Please do not go in a haunted mansion. And when they talk about mansion, I don't know if they really talk about mansion. They probably talking about just the apartment building. His two friends, his only audience, frowned in response, reluctant to give him their answer. They couldn't be fooled by such superstitions as ghosts, nor were they motivated to spend their time disproving their existence. Yet somehow, they just couldn't find it in themselves to say no to their eager friend, perhaps due to his eloquence, or to be frank, his persistence. Their entrance was heralded by abandoned spiderwebs, ramshackle walls, and frayed curtains. Unfortunately, there were no specters to speak of. The boy had little need of his ghost now, though, for the trembling signs of fear that gripped his friends served more than adequately as his entertainment for the day. So our intrepid leader took point, taking his exploration party deeper into the dust-veiled interior of the old mansion. He brought his attention to a single book laid atop of an aging podium, a sure sign that no pages of content were more worthy of reading than those found within this centerpiece on display. Its words were still legible, if only just, and apart from the rest of its treatise on keep closing relationships unbroken, it offered dire warning. I think this kind of game is for people who are very, very smart kind of people, or very deep person. I am not any of those, so let's just keep reading and make sure, and let's hope that it makes sense. Desecrating that which does not belong to you will bring nothing but punishment. That which you love will inevitably become the greatest of your fears. When during the Sazigi, 3 elements must become 2. Which one will you discard? Oh, he opened the book and he wasn't supposed to. If it had been a spell from a witch's book, the 3 youths lacked the knowledge to understand it. Nonetheless, they would soon regret having brought life to the words upon the page. Oh my gosh, 3 youths, and it said you had to pick 2. Does that mean that 2 of the guys are only gonna live and one of them? Oh my gosh, please don't be a haunted. I really don't like scary things. Look, I looked at the thumbnails and I thought this was gonna be something totally different. Oh my gosh. From out of the darkness, shackles appeared and bound the 3 together with unbreakable chains that only they could see. Doomed to keep each other's company eternally. Oh my gosh, this is scary. Bruh. Hey, do you think I can learn to play the piano? Are you serious? Why should I bother to teach you? You had more time to learn than I have. No, that's not what I meant. I was just curious. So, I'm wondering, is this like in the future and the people are like gone? Ooh, this is why you don't go into haunted mansions. Ooh. Well, it's a simple question with a long and complicated answer. So, here it is. No. Am I right? What? Why not? Do you really need me to spell it out for you? You're the expert. It shouldn't be hard to tell me what's wrong. What's wrong? Oh, where do I begin? For example, those sausage links you call fingers, you think there's any instrument that would accommodate you? It's true that, like, if you have, like, play, like, guitar or whatever, it's better to have thinner fingers. Like, no offense if you, like, got thick fingers and play, but it's easier to, like, accurately press on the strings, like, so you don't press more than one. It sounds like you're trying to make me go away. I never heard of anyone not being able to play piano for such a stupid reason. I suppose that depends on your goals. You can bang away at the keys to your heart's content, for example. You're not very good at this pep-talking thing, you know? This music, though. Bruh. It was a strange spell which bound the 3 youths together. Should they try to spread out and seek their own paths, the chains on their legs would grow tighter, keeping them together. But if 2 of them agreed to stay close to each other, they could grant the 3rd prisoner an extended length of distance. The links in the chains were uninterrupted by obstacles. They only enforced the proximity by which its prisoners must be held. Still, they could find a way to live with their curse, with none but themselves being the wiser to it. And how can anyone believe that 3 friends had been physically bound by a chain which eludes to the sight of everyone but its prisoners, passes through all obstructions, and is untouchable to anyone else? Under the premise that they used to spend all their time together, none of them thought this incident would harm their lives too much. Using their imaginations, they could manage some way to go on with their lives. In time, a change came upon them. Just as the origins of their friendship remained unclear, so too would it be difficult to pin down just what had kept them united. The light of their childhood innocence would die a slow death, or perhaps that innocence was another lie, fabricated to disguise their selfishness. These were the thoughts which plagued the leader's mind as he began to silently observe the faces of the ones he once called his friends, who had now become unrecognizable to him. And unable to find the words to form his apology, he chose to simply run away. Come off it already. You didn't come here for piano lessons. If you got something to say, spit it out already. But the kid merely choked on his words, unable to force his thoughts into the open air. You don't have to say a thing if you don't want to. You're a grown man and you can make your own decisions. If he's a grown man, then why does it say kid on the label? You don't need me to tell you what to do. Just know that every choice comes with a price. I don't want you crying to me later as if I were responsible for your decision. Through the corner of my eye, I could see that no amount of shaming language would drive him away. Yet he still milled about in his own indecisiveness. I sighed audibly, making my displeasure with our status quo abundantly clear. So are we the pianist? Fine. Do you know what made me want to learn how to play the piano? It had been an impromptu change of subjects, surprising even myself. I was never one for improvisation. So it's not him. It's somebody else. Bringing it close to a piano's melody, I pushed myself away from the keys. I raised my hands up as if to display them alongside my words. I'll tell you what spurred me on to play this instrument. It was after someone told me the most discouraging thing. That with fingers as thick as mine, I would never be able to play an instrument. Ooh, how ironic. So he ran, struggling against his own loss of breath until the cruel chains trailing behind rose up behind him of their limited length. But that would not stop him. Surrender was beyond his understanding now. No senseless witchcraft would be allowed to outperform his willpower. He didn't care about the blood or the pain. He would keep on running, empowered by his will, even if his legs were to break. I do not like this story. It is too creepy. The chain stretched with each step, with the metallic echo of the links breaking behind him. Ooh, groaning under the pressure, each link in the chain warped and bent to the breaking point, struggling to match the strength of this determination. So is that the curse vanished into thin air, leaving no trace that had ever bound anyone together. So the scary part's over, is it? Only then did he return to his senses to find out that he bled and suffered to gain solitude in a barren land of bereft of his peers. Even his footsteps has vanished in the trail behind him. He was truly alone. Never again would he be able to find the important people he had lost. So hopefully this is like metaphorical and it's not true. So 1,000 Lies, Chapter 1. It's kind of freaking me out already. Let's hope it's really not freaky. Okay, based on a true story. What? Okay, based on a story. That should be true. Okay, girl, because based on a true story, that's just to make everything real. Ooh. Okay. Zivashani. Indian. It sounds like Simlish. I know how you feel about me, but I mean, we spend a lot of time together. It's fun being with you, but ooh, is he being put in the friend zone or what? Gotta turn that down. Sorry. Oh, sorry. Hope you read that. I'm sorry, Indian. I don't know what I'm saying. Why did you have to confess to me here and now? Yeah, in a classroom. Like, please. With all the gum stuck underneath the desks. It's not you, it's me. Is that what you wanted to say? Oh, is this somebody else now? But the truth is that until now, I was your second choice. The backup in case the first didn't pan out. Am I wrong? So you are in the friend zone. You know that you're in the friend zone. So why don't you just leave the friend zone? I mean, why are you still stuck in there? I mean, you're never gonna get out. I mean, she said so. No. It's not like that. I swear. Please, talk to the hand. That's precisely the issue, Ziva. I'm tired of hedging my words with you, with everyone. I knew that nothing could ever be the same after confessing, after expressing how I felt. Exactly. So if you're stuck in the friend zone, if you feel like you're never gonna get out, and just confess and see if it doesn't go anywhere, then gotta bless, bounce out of there real quick. I knew that nothing. Oh, I just read this. I thought you would accept my feelings, and I was happy. I couldn't believe that someone like me could connect with another person. Although now I see that it was all fake. I've been thinking about it, and now it's clear to me. One of us had been playing with the other's emotions without considering the consequences. Exactly. And now you don't even have the courage to go back, in spite of finding out the truth. Don't you see that with that attitude, we can only hurt ourselves? I thought I loved and adored you. Now I'm not so sure. Maybe I was deceiving myself all those times we spent together, or maybe it was just my lack of experience. The only thing I do know is that we can't keep going down this painful road. And even so, part of me doesn't want to let you go, even if that means we're only friends. Even knowing the suffering that awaits me. I'm sorry, but I really don't like when people are like super dramatic like this. I really like people who are like straightforward, like, kind of thing, you know? I'm sorry, I'm gonna butcher all these names because I've never heard of these before. Like, if you have these names, like, no offense though. Ciaran? I'm just gonna call her Sia. Sia, what are you thinking? How could you say something like that? Whispers spread throughout the classroom. Oh my gosh. As expected, we become the center of attention, and students from all over nearby the classrooms crowd to eavesdrop. Okay, I thought it was in people from the chain thing, but it just turns out like other people being nosy at me. The pressure put on me by the current situation made my legs begin to shake. Still, somehow, I managed to look calm and composed. Ooh, Aussie. Yieldvine. Come on, Ziva, CR. Let's take a minute to calm down, okay? Don't you think it's better to talk about this later? I mean, honestly. The next class is gonna start any moment, and I don't think you're one to talk, Aussie. Everything is your fault, after all. Huh? What did I do now? So, you already knew. Nobody told me, if that's what you're worried about. I figured it out on my own. I just had to put 2 and 2 together, and it makes 4. I don't think I understand what's going on here. Would someone care to explain? Yeah, Ziva, do it. Explain it to them. I wouldn't be able to forgive myself if I ruined the lives of my 2 best friends because I was selfish. I've already been rejected. Are you sure about that, Ayn Yan? I don't know what was the last name, but I don't want to. Ziva puts her hands on my shoulder as she tries to cheer me up. So am I guy? I think I'm a guy. I nod at her to indicate that she can continue. Then I choose to walk away, leaving them in silence. Or I guess I can be either one. Pushing my way past a crowd of students and a teacher, I head into the hallway without ever looking back. Oh, so he left. He's like, ditching class. What about your education? Like, look, this teen romance ain't even gonna last forever, so why were you gonna waste your education on this stupid romance? Like, please. That's how you ruin your life. Anyways, sorry. I'm running away, I know, but there are times when being a coward is the only way to survive on the battlefield. From the hallway, I can still hear what's happening on the other side of the door. I can hear the woman I love declaring her love for another man. The students inside the classroom suddenly erupt in various noisy reactions. The combined sound deafens everything else. Even then, there's still a sound I can't ignore. Oh my gosh! My heart is broken, leaving me feeling empty and inside. Okay, I don't like this. How foolish. I'm not. Ooh, you guys read that. Okay. You guys, I can't read this. You just read it. I'll give you like 5 seconds. I'm unable to bear the sound of everyone else's happiness. My sanity is blinded by jealousy, which turns causes me to retreat into loneliness. Okay. Bruh, I thought somebody was gonna pop up and I was like, oh, I'm so scared. Okay, gotta calm down. So he went back to the classroom? Oh, wait, this is somebody else's point of view. I'm sorry, Ziva. I would be lying if I said that I didn't like you. Then what's the problem? There is no problem. You're beautiful. Any man's ideal woman. I've dreamt of you many times. Oh, gross. Okay. But it's impossible now. Oh my gosh, now he's in love with somebody else. I've been dreaming about her. He's in love with somebody else. Like, please make up your mind. And where are your school uniforms? Excuse me, this is out of dress code. I mean, your shoulders are showing. What else? Is your skirt long enough? I mean, is it longer than the tip of your middle finger? What else is wrong? I think other than that, you're on check. Anything about you? No, because guess what? You don't get dress coded. I had suspected it, but I couldn't believe it. She's right. She's here, right? That's right. I'm talking about the new oh my gosh, how creepy. The new substitute teacher. You're in love with the stupid new substitute teacher. Everybody's alarm bells go off in unison. Everyone's gaze shoots towards the entrance of the classroom. Standing there is a wide-eyed substitute teacher ready for her very first class. The tension caused her to drop her books. A soft, stuttering noise is all that her brain can process right now. Regardless, she didn't need to say anything. Not before she got cut off by sudden hysterical applause. Great. Great. How fantastic. I knew beforehand that something like this might happen. The silence is deafening. Ew, what's that noise? You can see the pity growing on everyone's faces. It feels as if the Grim Reaper himself has sentenced them to an all-ill fate. You had wanted to confess before, Aussie did. Both of us knew that he had been planning, and about his unrequited love for the teacher that the rest of his class hadn't even met yet. That's why we had to move on ahead. You out of fear, and I out of despair. Okay, so he already knew that the dude liked the substitute teacher, so he's like, sliding to your DMs, like, because, he already knew that she didn't have a chance with him, and he's like, my turn. My words parted by the sound of my breathing and accompanied by the sound of my steps crashed down upon Ziva as I walked to my desk. Bruh, I thought you just ran out of the classroom. He's like, I pushed my way past the things and I went past through the door in the hallway and I could hear everybody and the glass starts to crack and then he's back in the classroom. Like, what? Although the weight of her actions is crashing down upon her shoulders, Ziva manages to rise up again, purely out of self-pity. Despite knowing that, you still took the risk. I don't understand you, Eingan. I don't think I ever will. In the end, it seems the two of us had the same goal. I guess we're more alike than I thought. No, we aren't alike. My hand clumsily reaches for something to grasp, until I can clutch for something. While my face twists into a distorted smile, I convince myself that this time, I really win, and I won't let go. I can prove to you that my love is real. I can show you just how strong my resolve is, Ziva. Oh my gosh. Bruh, the scissors. He grabbed the scissors. Don't do this, Yar. We can still talk it over. Oh my gosh, dude, the first thing that he grabs is scissors. It's like, I love you, with scissors in his hands. If you're gonna say that you love someone, don't have anything in your hands unless it's like roses or something good. Don't like grab something sharp, like be like, I love you. Like, you know how creepy that is? That's actually kind of creepy. And yeah, no. Taking my own life, I mercilessly pierced through my chest. This dude stabbed himself with a pair of blunt scissors. What in the world? This can't be a normal school. Like, what? This is why you are put in the friend zone, because you do stuff like this. You're like, oh my gosh, bro. This is even creepy. If you stab yourself in the chest, you know you ain't gonna get anybody. If you stab yourself in the chest, you are not gonna get anybody. I kind of want to know, but I feel like we should save it. Okay, so this is the end of this episode 1. Guys, come to the next episode to see what's gonna be going on, huh? Okay, see you later. Bye.